Oh, that extra lemon. Am I right? Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan, and today is St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's Day. I don't know, it's a day where people get drunk. If you are planning to get drunk tonight, then I have a recipe for you because this is for tomorrow when you need to hydrate and help your hangover. I'll be honest, I don't really drink that much. When I was in college or university, as we Canadians call it, like my friends and I didn't really drink that much. Like we would drink a little bit, but for the most part, we just stayed home and played board games. I don't know, I've just never really been like a big party person. I think the most extreme thing I did for St. Patty's Day is that a bunch of us went to one of the pubs in Ottawa, that's where I went to university, called the Heart and Crown. We attempted to find green beer, but I don't think that actually happened. But anyway, this is a great way to hydrate. It's fun. A lot of you guys have been asking me for my matcha latte recipe, and I thought I would share like a fun iced version because it's like spring, so it's like starting to warm up a little bit. You want something kind of refreshing and cool. It's not Irish, but it's green. What is matcha? Matcha is tea. It's specifically different from other teas because you're actually consuming the leaf itself. It's like a powder. So you just basically mix it with whatever liquid that you want to turn it into, which I will show you momentarily. So let's make matcha 2 ways. And this video is actually sponsored by the Matcha Reserve. So if you guys are looking for some delicious matcha, I have a link down below. If you guys want to use that as well, it helps me out. With matcha, you really get what you pay for because like super cheap matcha that I found was like $5 maybe, but it tasted like grass. It was horrible. So the way that matcha works is that there's really specific ways to harvest it and like different ways to like dry the leaves, grind the leaves. There's like a steaming process. It's very complicated. So there's a reason why it's super expensive. The really good stuff, the ceremonial grade stuff, where they drink like the tea with just like hot water and matcha, in order for that to taste like really good, they have like the best, the first harvest, the first pick of the leaves. Generally what I get is the second harvest because it's cheaper, but it still tastes good, but it's just like slightly less expensive than the ceremonial grade. The reason why people like it so much is because like since you're digesting the actual leaf, there's like a bunch of antioxidants, health benefits, fiber, chlorophyll. Like I like drinking coffee, but caffeine makes me like really jittery, but I don't find I get like that with matcha. You know, just enough jibber jabber. So we're gonna start out with our hot beverage first. I've tried making matcha lattes with like a bunch of different things with a whisk. The tricky thing with soy milk is although it has comparable protein to dairy milk, it doesn't froth up the same way chemically or like structurally the same way that dairy milk does. So there's different brands of soy milk out there that'll help you froth a bit more. I'm not using that one today because I can't be bothered to find it. You can just use whatever. It won't be as like frothy, but with a high-speed blender, it will be like kind of like foamy. So if you want it like super frothy, there's like certain kinds of soy milk. I can't remember what brand it is, but it's like a barista blend. And there's like different gums and thickeners in it to make it froth up a little bit better. You just need a little bit of help with soy milk. I'm not gonna use that today because whatever. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some soy milk to my blender. Just a tiny little bit of maple syrup because I like maple syrup. This is unsweetened soy milk too, so you just need a little sweetness, you know? I found that maple syrup is probably one of the better sweeteners to use. The smoky, like mapley flavor goes really well with matcha, but you can just use like sugar or like agave if you want to. And then next I'm going to use some matcha. Yeah, I'm gonna use a wooden spoon. You're gonna need about 1 teaspoon of matcha. There's like those those bamboo spoon things that are specific for matcha. I don't have that, so we will not be using that today. I also read somewhere that using a metal spoon with matcha like makes it oxidize weird. I don't really know. I just use this little wooden spoon that I have because it's cute and it's good for pictures. Those are my 3 ingredients. So now we just blend it. I like to blend it on low a little bit just to get the matcha like incorporated to the milk, and then I blend it on higher. And then I like to turn it up a little bit, you know? Steam coming. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very exciting. So now we're gonna pour out our matcha. You can start it off with like hot milk too. That'll speed up the process as well. So if you wanna boil your milk first or microwave a little bit first so it's warm, and then you can just pour out your latte. And it's like nice and creamy and foamy. That's your latte. And if you wanna get a little extra, get a little whipping cream. And then get a little foamy action, you know? You can shake a little extra matcha on top, just for, you know, good measure. And there you go, matcha latte. Let's take a little sippy sip. Oh, look at that foam. It's like super foamy. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, so the next thing we're gonna make, a little bit more springy, you know, a little bit lighter. But this time, we're gonna make it an iced minty matcha beverage. I don't know what to call it. So we're gonna add 2 cups of water. This makes it like for 1 person. So, I mean, you can double it, you can add more. It's up to you. So I'm gonna add like a heaping thing of it. 2 teaspoons of matcha. The rule with like iced tea is that you make it a little stronger, especially if you're adding other flavors to it. Plus I want this to be like real green. So if you have a cocktail shaker, this might work better, but I just have this. But look at this, it's like so pretty and like green and goopy. It's kind of scary, I like it. So now you just shake it up. That's the color of matcha. So you just wanna shake it until you get all like the powder sort of dissolved. If it's like a good quality one, which this one is, it'll dissolve pretty quickly. You won't get like a lot of like little bits. Alrighty, so I'm back with some ice. Got some ice cubes going on, just to make it a little, you know, more springy, an iced tea beverage. I'm just gonna add all the ice because I like ice. And then we're gonna add a little bit of sweetness. Add what you want. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Yeah. What we're also going to add is a little bit of lemon. About like a tablespoon. Give it a shake. Things are evenly distributed. It feels nice and cold. I'm gonna take a little sip just to taste it. Oh, that's a good time. Now what we do, grab a little bit of mint. So what I like to do is I like to like bruise it up a little bit, you know? That's how you get the flavor out. Boop, 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 pour it all in. And we can add a little slice of lemon for funsies. A little sliced lemon on the inside. I mean, you can't really tell. Let's do one more on the side. We'll do the fancy slicey thing. Boom. Fanciness, am I right? Then you have a nice, refreshing, hydrating, but festive beverage. Oh, very like healthful tasting. Here are 2 beverages. Honestly, actually I would add a little bit more matcha into this one. I usually judge when I have the ice based on color. It's gonna be like kind of a muddy, grassy green. The flavor of it is still tea, right? It's not gonna be like a super like, it's gonna taste like plant. But I really like it. If you do wanna try it, I'll leave the link down below for you guys to use it. It really helps me out. These are 2 beverages that are gonna be a good time. So, you know, today while you guys are celebrating St. Patty's in whichever form or fashion, nerdy board games or getting out and getting drunk, you do you. But remember, stay hydrated. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment down below. Links to the recipes will always be in the description down below on thevietvegan.com. And yeah, subscribe if you like this kind of content. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye. What's in my soy milk? Is there a lint in my soy milk? How'd you get in there? It's a little deflated now though. I think I need to make another one. You know, for pictures. Oh,